Two views. Rivers State Governor Nissim Waik has accused Katsina State Governor Aminu Masari for leading other governors with failed attempt to frustrate Rivers State government from the collection of value-added tax, VAT. Governor Nissim Waik disclosed this yesterday in a statewide broadcast after Federal High Court dismissed the stay of execution request made before it by Federal Inland Revenue Service, FIRS, over the right of Rivers State to be the rightful government to collect value-added tax from businesses and corporate organizations with the exclusion of federal government. Governor Waik said Katsina State Governor Aminu Masari, who is the home state governor of President Muhammadu Buhari, worked in vain to truncate the progress of Rivers State from collecting value-added tax so that federal government will continue to rob Peter to pay Paul. Governor Waik noted that it is not the fault of Rivers State for some states who, for reason best known to them, that ethically made restrictive social policies with economic implications that will adversely affect them, since states now collect VAT with the exclusion of federal government. Governor Waik warned officials of Federal Inland Revenue Service to obey completely the court order, otherwise they will be playing with fire. Governor Waik thereafter ordered the Rivers State Revenue Service to start the collection of value-added tax immediately from businesses and corporate organizations within the state jurisdiction. Excerpts. Statewide broadcast by Governor Nissim Waik. On 6 September 2021. My dear people of Rivers State. As we all know, following the recent judgment of the Federal High Court, Port Harcourt, which upheld the constitutional right and authority of state governments to impose, collect and utilize value-added taxes, VAT, within their respective territorial jurisdictions, the Rivers State government enacted the Rivers State Value-Added Tax Law 2021 to regulate the effective administration of VAT in Rivers State. As expected, the federal government, through the Federal Inland Revenue Service, FIRS, disagreed and filed an appeal coupled with a request for stay of execution of the judgment before the Federal High Court. While the appeal was pending and without any stay of execution of the subsisting judgment, the FIRS went about to bully corporate bodies and business entities from paying the VAT to the Rivers State government, even when they knew that an appeal does not serve as a stay, neither was there anything to stay in a declaratory judgment. As a mere agency of the federal government without any political authority, the effrontery and impunity exhibited by the FIRS against the Rivers State government was ill-advised and highly provocative. However, being a government that believes in the rule of law, we decided on our own to suspend the enforcement of the Rivers State VAT Law 2021 pending the outcome of the FIRS's application for stay of execution. Today, the FIRS has failed in its attempt to frustrate the enforcement of the state's law on VAT with the Federal High Court's dismissal of its application for stay of execution of the judgment. It is important to reiterate the fact that we did no wrong in exercising our legal right under our constitutional democracy to stop the continuing breach, denial and curtailment of the constitutional right of states to lawfully impose and collect value-added and other related taxes within jurisdiction to the exclusion of the federal government. And in doing so, our singular and progressive objective was to contribute to the advancement of fiscal federalism by enabling the federating states to explore and exploit their potential and capacity for generating greater internal revenues with which to fund their development goals and reduce the outdated over-reliance on pitiable federal allocation and other handouts. Naturally, some states with presently low economic activities and ethically restrictive social policies with economic implications may be adversely affected for now. But, this is not our own making. Like the right to derivation, this is also a constitutional prescription, which we all swore as political leaders to respect and defend as the supreme law of the land. Above all, fiscal federalism remains the right path to economic self-reliance and sustainability for all our states, and the benefits derivable from this case by all the states in the long run far outweigh the immediate revenue loss that some states may presently suffer. All that is required is for all of us to wear our thinking caps as elected governors to collectively fight for the greater devolution of resources, responsibilities and powers to the federating states. Picture shows Governor Nissim Waik of Rivers State at statewide broadcast yesterday after court victory for the state government to collect value-added tax from businesses and corporate organizations with the exclusion of federal government. Photo, Government House, Port Harcourt. It is therefore very unfortunate that some state governors led by that of Katsina State are vainly conspiring to truncate this progressive reality in favor of the inequitable status quo so that the federal government can continue to rob Peter to pay Paul as the nation's self-imposed tax master general. For us in Rivers State, We will continue to ensure and project our constitutional rights to access all possible resources we can take hold both within and outside our geographical boundaries to advance the progress of our state. And with today's judgment, the way is now clear for the administration and enforcement of the Rivers State Value Added Tax Law 2021 across the entire state until otherwise decided and set aside by the superior courts. Consequently, I hereby direct the Rivers State Revenue Service, RSRS, to ensure the full and total implementation and enforcement of this law against all corporate bodies, business entities, and individuals with immediate effect. All corporate bodies, business entities, and individuals are advised to willingly, truthfully, and promptly comply with their tax obligations under this law to avoid the full weight of the stipulated sanctions, including having their business premises sealed up. Let me warn that the Rivers State Government is fully in charge of the state and will not tolerate any further attempt by the FERS to sabotage or undermine our authority to freely administer our tax and other related laws in our own state. Those who play with fire risks having their fingers burnt. Enough of the shenanigans. I wish to further assure every resident that we shall as usual make effective use of the expected proceeds from this tax to accelerate the development of our state and improve the well-being of everyone. Kindly support our vision of building a community of 1 million pen soldiers whose successes will be judged based on positive development in the society. That, Katsina State Governor, Aminu Masari vainly truncated our efforts so that FG will continue to rob Peter to pay Paul, Governor Wyke September 7, 2021. Rivers State Governor, Nissim Wyke has accused Katsina State Governor, Aminu Masari for leading other governors with failed attempt to better Nigeria. We need leaders like ex-Chief of Army Staff, Tukur Buratai, Governor Abaski September 6, 2021. Edo State Governor, Godwin Abaski has commended and extolled the qualities of the former Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General, my brother, Olajide Sowore will be laid to rest on Thursday, but President Buhari will not allow me attend the burial, Omoyele Sowore September 6, 2021. Publisher and founder of Sahara Reporters, Omoyele Sowore has drawn public attention to his inability to attend the burial of his, Annie stabs Two-Face while asleep, locks doors against mother-in-law when she visited, pours food on Two-Face at my wedding, throws bottle, shouts on him before other celebrities, Baba younger brother Charles Idibia September 6, 2021. Charles Idibia, the younger brother to Africa music superstar, Innocent Idibia well known as Two-Face has continued to reveal cheating. Tondo DK opens her legs like Lekki toll gate, no worse evil than a bad woman, ex-lover Kokbagri September 5, 2021. Prince Akbarub Kokbagri has said there is need to do potential future victims a favor by revealing the character of